We call the one strategy that you mentioned, writing things down, we call that closing the loop. So in the middle, when you're doing it, close the loop, write it down so you can let it go and then come back to it later. Because so often we perseverate on not wanting to forget what the thing was that we were going to do, and then we were not really engaged in the current activity. So
An active rehearsal in the mind might have been a strategy that's a lot easier if you don't have injury to your brain that has caused you to have some memory difficulties. When you can just say, right, hold it in mind, and we'll come back. And actually, it's not a great strategy even then, and particularly for adults, because we've got a lot of things to remember, and there's a lot of stuff that suddenly comes in your way. So I just kind of think, do yourself a favor and just take out any stuff you don't need to worry about and just get it down somewhere. The notes section, I think, in your phone is fantastic. I think sometimes it can become a bit of a random stream of consciousness when you kind of put in notes about it. So again, good labeling is, we were having a chat about that, I know before, about a strategy I've developed in my life is to label things really well on my computer, but with really obvious titles, like this is the folder full of stuff you will need when you start your teaching next year, or whatever it may be, as obvious as it can be, so that when you're looking for it, you can really, really hone down and find stuff quite easily, and just think about what the keywords I'm really keen on. So if you're organising and putting notes in, make sure you at least use a few keywords. These phones are fantastic now that you can search for anything. So as long as you put in the keyword of what you've got to get after Christmas, birthdays, whatever it may be, hopefully you'll be able to get to it. So yeah. Lots of personal strategies that I've found really effective as well, which I'm always really happy to share, because it isn't about doing something magical or special. It's just about maybe doing more of it or having to do more of it then. So which feels unfair, but I think actually if it's going to help you, then go for it. And you've got the app obviously to help make that a lot easier. Yeah.